Hi everyone. We forgot to do something very important when we finished off the chapter. We didn't do anything like bye bye or yippee. So we'll do this after synopsis. And apart from that, we were getting bored of mnemonics and acronyms and shero shairi and different kind of things. So I've got something very out of box for you, and that out of box is that this time we are not doing any of those things. We are just doing something called mind map. I'll provide a PDF for the same to you along with the video so that it's easier for you to relate to the topic. No short forms, nothing at all, no acronyms, nothing. No shero shairi, no sentence formation, no hum tum story. Totally a new thing, mind map. Right, and I'll give you a picture of another mind map which you can use at the time of revision. The same mind map, when you draw in your notebook, you can paste some kind of stick-ons, and then you can just write there how many revisions you've done. So I'll just send that also in PDF, and this will also be there in the PDF. So let's quickly start. Formation of company. What all topics are there? First of all, promotion. Alright, promotion, we start with the process of promotion. What is required? Approval of company's name, signatories to memorandum of association, professional appointed, documents required. What are the documents required? Memorandum of association, articles of association, consent of people agreeing, that is the director agreeing to be the consent to be the director of the company, agreement, then and last is statutory declaration. Remember, when we talk about functions of promoter and when we talk about the documents, here fees is extra document, here it is not there. So in process we do not talk about fee structure. So approval of company's name, signatories, professional appointed and documents required. This is your process of promotion. This is your first point in mind mapping. Second, functions of promoter. Identification of business opportunity, that is the first one. Then feasibility studies. There are three types of feasibility: technical, economic and what? Financial feasibility. Name approval. Three set of names are given. Right? Fixing up of signatories. Of course, the same point. Fixing up of signatories. Appointment of professionals, brokers and you have mercantile bankers, auditors. Right? Preparation of necessary documents. These are the documents out here which are prepared with functions of promoter. So what are those? Memorandum, articles, consent, agreement, statute declaration and fees. Next we come to position of promoter. Promoter क्या है? He is neither the agent nor a trustee. Not agent है क्योंकि अभी company incorporate नहीं है, trustee नहीं है क्योंकि property इसके नाम पे नहीं जा सकती है. He enjoys what kind of position? Fiduciary. Fiduciary means of what? Of good faith. So this is how we can learn the point. Position of promoter. So this is second in your chronology. This is third when you do the mind mapping. Now the fourth point in mind mapping is the term incorporation. Incorporation means happy birthday. So if you talk about incorporation, let's talk about promotion also. It means about conceiving the idea. Conceiving idea. Okay, we do like this. So this is conceiving idea. This is happy birthday. Happy birthday incorporation. First, you have to do the process out here. Application to be filed with the registrar of companies. Second, in the process are the documents, memorandum, articles, written consent, agreement, statutory declaration, address and fees. And then registrar issues a certificate of incorporation. Of course, this certificate of incorporation is conclusive evidence of what? It is the evidence of existence of the company. So you can mention there if you wish to. If you do not want, do not mention, it's okay. With incorporation, we have the next point, effect of certificate of incorporation. Certificate filed on 6 Jan, issued on 8 Jan, date mentioned 6 Jan. So any contracts on 6 Jan, contracts of 6 Jan will be what? They will be considered valid. And a person for the signatures of others, incorporation again will be valid. Registrar did not check, that is not anybody else's fault or anybody else's problem. It has to be valid. So incorporation becomes valid despite of these two shortcomings. That's your fifth topic in the formation of company. Next, terms to remember. no, not is this. This is a sixth one. Sorry, sixth one is capital subscription process. Here we're talking about the capital which we get. So with the company ask for, that is arrangement of funds. Okay, what is the first thing to be done? SEBI approval. SEBI is Securities Exchange Board of India. So it talks about the investor protection and to disclose complete information. Next is filing of prospectus, which is a circular notice or it's kind of a document which invites people to buy the shares of the company. Next is appointment of brokers, bankers and underwriters. Brokers help in buying and selling of shares, bankers keep the application money, and underwriter promise that in case the minimum amount is not raised by the company, underwriters will help for allotment. Then minimum subscription, so it has to be 90% of the issue raised, and if it is not 90%, you have to return back the money. Then application to stock exchange, you have to apply to one stock exchange to be actually should be listed on the stock exchange is very important. And then allotment of shares with return of allotment. Allotment of shares is the second step after application money is received, and allotment of shares we talk about, and then a return on allotment is the document which talks about the name and addresses of the shareholders whom the shares have been allotted. This is your 6th point. 7th point is out here, terms to remember. These are the extra terms which you have to do, that is CIN, DIN, preliminary contract. This is corporate identity number, this is director identity number. Then preliminary contracts, provisional contract, table A or F. A was followed before 1985, now it's followed now after 2013 amendment, it's table F followed. Then qualification shares. And last, you can always take into consideration one more thing is that you can write here difference between MOA and AOA. So these are the things, these are the terms which you need to consider. This completes your synopsis of formation of company, and this is how you're going to learn. So there is no need for you to go through anything else. No need to make any short forms. Just remember, there are 7 topics. Out of that, 6 are proper topics of the book and 7 topic is your terminology. And that finishes off the formation of company. I hope this very brief video you enjoyed. Ta-ta, bye-bye. Yippee.